Yo, what is going on, guys? Ellen Games here, back with you for another video. And today we're going to be going over the Dokkan data download that happened last night. Obviously, for part 2. Part 2 is coming out tonight, actually, as of recording this and uploading this. So everyone, you guys want to make sure you guys are ready for all the new events that are coming out, all the EZAs, all the awakenings. Get ready. Make sure you guys are ready to grind all the things that are out right now. Because obviously, we got a lot of stuff coming, so we gotta be ready. Alright, so for this data download, we got a few awakenings, and then we got the LR here. Like I said, we got the 2 free-to-play awakenings, and then we got all the EZAs, the ones that we got announced yesterday. I didn't make a video on them, but yeah, we got announced Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Physical Omega, and then the gods over here we got announced. In this video, I'll just be going over their kits, what I think of them, and we'll be going over everything else that came out in the data download for the most part. So yeah, let's hop straight in. So I guess what we can do is we can just open all these guys, open all of them up in tabs. We'll open all the EZAs and the awakenings and such. We'll open those up and we'll go through them one by one, see what they can do, and then after we'll go take a look at all the other stuff that is here. Alright, so looking at this, is not the EZA version. Hold on, let me see if I can get the EZA version of this guy. EZA, there we go. Alright, so let's take a look at Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Alright, so what we got here, fusion category, Key plus 3, HP attack and defense is 170, so they increased that from 150% to 170, which is very good. Definitely good. W leader skill, so we got now a full 170 fusion lead, which is good for the fusion team after all the buffs we've been getting. Like, remember, the new LR Super Saiyan 4s are on the fusion category, so that is a big buff for them. Then we got tech type 100%, so solid in that department. His super attack effect pretty much stays the same, except they added lowers defense. There probably wasn't really much of a reason or need to do that, but sure. I guess something extra there. His passive now is attack and defense plus 150%. Extreme class allies attack and defense minus 20%, which he had before. Then he has a high chance to be super effective against all types. So it's kind of like how Gogeta in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is after the 8 turns. After he 8 turns, he has a high chance to be super effective. So it's kind of like that. And then, he gets this part right here. An additional attack and defense was 25% for every 5 turns when performing a super attack, max of 50. So if he double supers in a turn, he'll be getting that full buff, and he'll basically be at 200% attack and defense. Also with the EZA stats, which, look at its attack at 20,000, nearly 21,000. Defense is at almost 11,000. So his stats definitely do help him a lot. And yeah, they made this guy pretty busted. I think this guy is definitely going to be performing very well. If you guys haven't seen Dokkan Worlds showcases or the Truth's early showcases, I definitely recommend you guys check those out just to see a feel of how they perform. I'm definitely excited to check out mine because mine's basically level 10 links, 55%, so I can't wait to check out how this guy is going to perform at that level. I will be having showcases out as per usual, so stay tuned for those as well. But yeah, I think they did very good job with this guy. There wasn't much they could have done, I feel like, to make him bad or anything, so I mean, there we go. One thing I will say, though, is that in Gogeta, he definitely is probably pretty similar. I think a lot of people are definitely wondering whether or not they're going to run this one or the Int Gogeta. I think they're very similar. If you guys have them both at 55, like I do, I have them both 55 level 10 links. I guess I'll do some testing with the Tech Super Saiyan 4, just to see how I enjoy using him over the Int one, or if I enjoy using the Int one over the Tech one. Because one thing that Int one has over the Tech one is the active skill, which he has the ability to use, which definitely helps him out a lot. But yeah, I'll see who's better, at least from my the testings of the two, but I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll do some sort of video of the two at some point. So yeah, next is Omega. Let's take a look at him. Physical Omega, so he now leads the Shadow Dragon Saga category with a 170 across the board. Same with Gogeta, now it's a 170, so that's pretty good. Shadow Dragon Saga is leader, which is good. Raises defense on his super attack effect, and And yeah, I mean that's a pretty good super attack effect considering, you know, all the links he has. Brutal Beatdown, Big Bad Bosses, he has GT, which gives defense, Fear and Faith. No, Fear and Faith gives key, Shocking Speed gives defense. I don't remember if Shadow Dragons gives defense or not, but I mean, I could check, I guess. Does it? It does, yeah, 20% attack and defense. So, yeah, with the raising defense, his defense is already gonna be pretty crazy. Now, basically, this guy's passive, if we want to like really just give the gist of it, he's pretty much like a physical cooler EZA on crack, pretty much. 150% attack and defense, all enemies attack and defense minus 20%. Then he gains an additional attack and defense plus 10% per attack performed. And then he also has that additional chance that he had before, which is now a medium chance, where it used to be it actually used to be a 10% chance, which is actually kind of crazy. But yeah, like I said, his links are going to definitely carry him. Like, bro, this link set is insane. Brutal Beatdown, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, GT, Fierce Battle, Fear and Faith, Shadow Dragons. Like, bro, that link set is insane. I guess the one main downfall with this guy is that he's not on a ton of teams. He's on 6 category teams. He'll definitely be pretty good on, Fate-Induced Battle. Obviously, with GT Bosses, gets some more love, which I think it could during Part 2. I think we could see a GT Bosses LR release, probably, maybe an Omega, honestly. I think GT Bosses could be looking a little bit better, but yeah, Shadow Dragon Saga will be looking good, obviously, as well, so that's good. His attack is at 18,000, so about 19,000 there. Lower than Gogeta's, but it's still it's fine. It's pretty normal for an EZA. And then 11,000 defense, so yeah, higher defense than Gogeta. Makes sense though. This guy is pretty good. Like I said, if you guys want to check out the Dokkan World Showcases or the Truth Showcases, I definitely recommend doing so, because it shows what they can do pretty well. I think both of these guys are really good. But now we move on to God Goku, and God Goku, he has changed a decent bit, and he is very crazy. Basically, we're not even really going to go over the leader skills. Leader skills fine, but we're not even going to go over it because who cares, really. Raises defense on super, still seals, very good. He gets 3 key and attack and defense is 150%. Still has the rainbow orb changing, then still gets the attack and defense per orb. Then he gets an extra attack and defense with 77% when collecting 2 more key spheres, which is very easy because he's rainbow orb changing. And then obviously he has the damage reduction against movie bosses, but then they added this, the Pure Saiyans category now is able to activate that part of his passive, which is actually so huge because, like, if you think about it, most of the game you're fighting is Pure Saiyans, and if you combine movie bosses or Pure Saiyans, you're going to be fighting a lot of those enemies throughout the game. So this guy's just going to be like a must run on a lot of the teams he's on if you have him. I'm very excited to test him out. I have him at basically level 10 links. He's like 1 link away, level 10 links, and he's 90% for me. So basically rainbowed almost. And yeah, I cannot wait to see how he performs. I think he's going to perform very well as an EZA. Pretty much nothing much to say more about this guy. This guy's crazy. Now, we look at God Vegeta. God Vegeta, he was a little bit of a weird one because I think a lot of people were expecting him to be pretty meh, considering, he has this high chance to guard down here, and they didn't change it. They actually kept it a high chance. So, it kind of sucks, unfortunately. But if you do get the guard with him, I have seen, like, from what I've seen, how he performs, I think he will be pretty good once he, of course, gets that guard active, because his defense is probably nearly around the 250k range. And so yeah, I think with the guard active, he's actually looking very good, because he's actually hitting really hard because of this right here, the greatly raising attack and the attack and defense. Once he gets hit, he's actually hitting very hard. So I think this guy is a lot better than people think. I think he has a lot of flaws, yes, but I think he is a bit better than people think. I think he can definitely be used to, like, in a lot of runs just to help you out. I definitely do think that's the case. One thing with him, he has this at last part, great chance of stunning the attack enemy when there's a movie boss as Pure Saiyans. He had this before, but they just added the Pure Saiyan category. I mean, it's a stun. It can help in Super Battle, I guess. It's not going to be useful all that much, though. The stun, it's only a 1-turn stun too, so it's kind of unfortunate. So yeah. Stats looking like this: 16,000. Actually, pretty low attack considering how much damage he's doing. But yeah, about 17,000 attack, 11,000 defense is pretty good. 14,000 HP though is pretty low. What is God Goku at? 17,000 attack. So he has higher attack and higher defense. So yeah, God Goku's stats are just better, which is actually interesting. Didn't think they'd do that. All right. Let's take a look at the LR and the free-to-play units, basically. Alright, so for this free-to-play unit, the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, this is the LR, we all pretty much suspected. They lead Hyper Saiyans and Droid forces. Obviously, remember, these units, these 3 units, are going to be getting EZAs during the part 3 of the celebration, so do not take anything of what we have here too serious, because they're going to change a lot as we get into the third part of the celebration. They raise attack and then greatly raise attack on their 12 key and 18 key. Then on their passive, they have an intro animation, which is very cool because it's supposed to be like the intro to the We Gotta Power opening. If you guys know that opening, obviously it's very popular in Dragon Ball, so you should probably know that. And yeah, that's pretty cool that they did that. Their OST also sounds a lot like the We Gotta Power opening, which is very, very cool. Like it's like a remix. So I definitely love the aesthetic that they have here for this LR. Their passive, key plus 3 attack and defense plus 70% for 7 turns, and then attack and defense plus 70%. That's just base, so you have that forever. Gain an additional 1 key in attack plus 70% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku on the team, and then they get key plus 1 in defense plus 70 when there's an ally that includes Vegeta, which is pretty good. And basically, they only have 3 categories, so I think that's probably going to be their main losing points. Having only 3 categories is definitely going to make them a lot less viable in a lot of content. Because, like, think about Super Battle Road, you're not going to be able to run them everywhere. It's going to be very hard to try and run them places. Hybrid Saiyans, another Hybrid Saiyans buff. This is pretty crazy. I think, though, Majin Buu Saga is definitely going to be their best team. Because you have STR Vegito, which activates both this part of their passive, the key and defense and attack with the Goku and Vegeta views. They activate that, actually. So I think they'll be working well on that team. Their stats are as followed. 17,000 attack is pretty low, but you know, it's free to play LR, so we kind of expect that. 13,000 defense is pretty I think it's pretty normal for an LR, Rainbow LR at this point, right? Links are a little bit weird, but they're not like too bad, because on like the they're sharing links with, like, they're sharing 4 links with the STR Vegeta unit. They're sharing, what? Shocking Speed, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Legendary Power with STR Vegito, which is very good. And they're sharing they're sharing a few, not actually too much, but they're sharing, what? Cold Judgment, Saiyan Lineage, at least, with Tech Ultimate Gohan, so that's pretty cool. Saiyan Lineage and Cold Judgment, pretty good links for defense and key. Well, Saiyan Lineage with the key. Cold Judgment gives, what, 20% defense? So, yeah, definitely getting a lot out of that, those links there. So, link leveling them is definitely going to be important. And remember, they are obviously awakening as the part 2 starts. So make sure you guys get on that. Here's the Chi-Chi that awakens into a Goku and Chi-Chi. Pretty standard. They lead Goku's family. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Attack and defense was 80% to start turn. Then they get more attack as they attack. Then they get the medium chance to super. So, this looks like basically a skeleton baseline for a good EZA, honestly, because I feel like, you know, they have this medium chance to form an additional super. I think if they change this to high chance, it'd be pretty good. They get up the stats on here. Obviously, their stats themselves will go up because they're under 10k attack, lower than like even 7k defense. Like, bro, that's very low. They're gonna look pretty mid. They do have an active skill, the Bancho fan, and it actually has a Ghost Usher effect, which is pretty cool. Links are very wonky, unfortunately, because it's a Goku and Chi-Chi card. So they have Courage, All in the Family, Solid Support, Infighter, Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, and Shattering the Limit. So it's very wonky. You're not really going to be getting a lot of links with this guy, or with this character active. And Join Forces and Goku's family, unfortunately, is their only teams. So Goku's family, I mean, Join Forces, I think this guy, this unit could be pretty cool. Goku's family, they don't really have a spot in there. I mean, if their EZA is broken, they start supporting, or maybe they just have like dodge chance or something like that, damage reduction. I know the Vegeta actually has damage reduction, so I doubt they'll have damage reduction, but if they get something more, that would maybe make them somewhat viable on the Goku family team, but I don't ever see them fitting on the Goku family team. It's too crazy. But yeah, like we'll see what happens. And then obviously the Vegeta Family unit, so they leave Vegeta's family. They actually have no super attack effects, which is kind of weird. Attack and defense 80% at the start of turn, get another 40 on super, and then damage reduction. And then they also have the costume change, or I guess it's an active skill technically. I can't even go to it from here, but they do have that in their back pocket that they can bust out and you actually no, I can't go here. Okay, that's where it is. Basically, yeah, they get with this, they get their stats slightly go up, and they get another extra chance to get 10% damage reduction. Kind of stupid, kind of mid, honestly. Makes sense. And that's pretty much the units for that. For events, we could take a look. We have we could take a look at the EZAS. It's pretty much the only events that we're really going to be seeing. If we go down, I think it should be here somewhere down here, right? Is it not updated here? Hold on. Let me go to news. I thought it'd be updated here, but it doesn't seem like it is. Don't see anything. Okay, actually, this is something I need to talk about. The God event. Ultimate Red Zone, not God event. Ultimate Red Zone. Getting some updates, getting some new stages. We're gonna be seeing some Japanese right now. Okay. We're gonna be seeing new stages. We're gonna get for the GT stages. We're gonna get Baby, and we're getting Rildo, and then for this stage right here, we're gonna be getting who was it? Cooler and 13. That's what it was. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much more to talk about. We should be getting a data download later tonight. Probably when the celebration starts. I probably won't be up then, though, so we'll see. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys do the like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.